Hello and welcome to Whiskey Resource. My name is Mark. This is review number 77 and today I'm going to be doing a review of the 10-year-old Old Ballantruan, sampled by Masters of Malt, drinks by the dram. Now Old Ballantruan gets its name from, I believe it's the Ballantruan River, which is the source of the water for the Tomintoul Distillery, which is where Old Ballantruan comes from. It's bottled at 50% ABV. It is non-chill filtered. It is natural colour. It has an average retail price of £48.29, and it gets a value score of 97.17. Helped along by that high ABV and the fact that it is natural colour and non-chill filtered. So, Old Ballantruan, it is a peated single malt, as I say, from Tomintoul, which is owned by Angus Dundee Distillers. So on the nose it is peaty. You can smell the peat there, you can smell smoke. It's fruity. It's quite lively. There's malt coming off the nose there. The fruit, well, given this is a ex-bourbon cask finish, is that nice sweet kind of vanilla-y. There's some tropical fruits. I was going to say citrus, but it's a bit more tropical than that. Getting lingering apples, bit of pear maybe. Touch of orange. Bit of banana. I mean like artificial banana. Foam bananas. That's quite nice. Quite nice. On the palate. You get a lovely level of peat. It's nice and sweet. Honey. Again, reminiscent of the nose. There's a bit of maltiness. It's quite hot. That 50% does show itself, it does present. Apples. Bit of cinnamon. It's spicy on the finish, particularly. Whiff of smoke. Yeah, the smoke there. So it starts with peat. It's got a gentle sweetness to it. A little creamy vanilla, not quite honey. Fruitness of apple, bit of orange, citrus. Moves into quite a dry, bitter, spicy finish with that cinnamon. I do think that the peat on this is probably a little bit too dominant. So we'll see what's like with a little bit of water. As for that settle, I'll just have a quick gander at the site I've got. So it comes in a tube when you buy it as a 700ml bottle. We don't know what the parts per million of peat is, unfortunately. And Masters of Malt, quick across to them. What do they say? They say that on the nose you've got soft spices, which rich peat note, very punchy and intense with some inviting vanilla. Palate simple and balanced, solid delivery of rich peat smoke with hints of black pepper. And then the finish you've got intense spicy, the crescendo of wood smoke and tar. So on the nose with the water, a bit more smoky punch coming from it. A bit more damp campfire smoke. But on the palate, it seems to have watered down a bit too much. I've not put enough water in there to create too much of a Scotch mist. There's still heat from the alcohol. It's better without water. It's killed off a bit of that peat smoky intensity on the palate, but heightened it on the nose. It's bringing out a bit more the bourbon qualities of the vanilla, a bit more oak with the water on the palate. Now it's starting to open up more. More lemons, more spice. Actually, it's not bad with water. That initial sip didn't quite get as much, but now it's opening up. It's is it worth the price though? An average of, to remind myself, 48.29 at 50% ABV. Probably not. It's probably not worth the price. Given it's 10-year-old, yes, it's 50% ABV, but given it's a Highland whiskey and for it to be a peated, and it is quite heavily peated, really. I think it's worth £40, really. Something a bit different. Would I buy a bottle? If I saw it on offer. If I saw it on a special offer and it was around the £40 mark, yeah, I would buy a bottle. It's one to sit with, to let it open up, to let it breathe. Overall score, 87. I think it's worth an 87. Yeah, I'm going with that. Laters.